lose 7-0 in Columbus. And no clever opening for this video, okay? No jokes. This is not a laughing matter. To be honest with you, I honestly didn't even feel like dignifying this game by making a recap video about it. There's honestly a million other things I'd rather be doing right now. Honestly, drinking bleach, walking out into traffic, eating a big old bag of peanuts. I'm allergic, but I thought, you know what? We need to talk this one through together as Capitals fans because it will be therapeutic. So let's talk about it quickly. And then I am off to take a very long, hot shower and wash the stink of that one off of me. So for this game, we have all of the excuses, right? We have injuries, we have illness, we have already clinched the division and the entire Eastern Conference, and so we're resting, guys. No Alex Ovechkin today, literally the greatest goal scorer of all time. No Alexei Protas, no Jacob Chychrun, no Logan Thompson. And since it is back-to-back games we're having and the Caps don't have Logan Thompson available, they also opted to start Hershey Bears netminder Hunter Shepard in this game. Hockey tweets that precede unfortunate events. They obviously don't want to needlessly have Charlie Lindgren playing on back-to-back days, not with the team having already locked up the division title and the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, like I said. And so they've got the AHL guy in net, and so they have got all of these built-in excuses, right? And don't get me wrong, Hunter Shepard was indeed terrible in this game. The Blue Jackets had 6 goals on their first 12 shots in this hockey game. So that's not great. Hunter Shepard himself would tell you that's not great. But with all of that being said, and it is all valid, the Caps were still absolutely horrific in this hockey game. They started off fine, but like I said, they couldn't get a save. They were actually out attempting the Blue Jackets 16-7 early, but they were down 2-0. But after that, after not getting a save and the Blue Jackets going up a few early, they just completely fell apart. Fell asleep, whatever you want to call it. It was 7-0, folks. 3 goals in the first period for the Blue Jackets. 3 goals in the second period for the Blue Jackets. And hey, only 1 goal for the Blue Jackets in the third period. I guess that's an improvement. It was just an embarrassing, uninspiring night of hockey by the Washington Capitals. And again, maybe that is to be a little bit expected with the situation that they're in. Like I said, having locked up their spot already in the Eastern Conference, you know, they've clinched everything. I fully understand that. So we do have to cut them a little bit of slack, I think, there. But yeah, that's no excuse for a 7-0 walloping, right? At least show a little bit of pushback. We want to see this team playing much better, heading down the stretch here and into the Stanley Cup playoffs. We have got now just 3 games left here, and I really want to see the Caps turn up their game, not just 1 or 2 notches, but several notches here before the Stanley Cup playoffs begin. All right, babes, that is going to be it for this one, mercifully, okay? Like, what can you say? I don't know. I'm at a loss for words, honestly. Yeah, we have not seen hockey like that from the Washington Capitals pretty much all season long here. So shocking to say the very least. But like I said, I hope that under the circumstances that they're in, that is just what we're seeing here, that it is circumstantial, right? And that they will get their shit together here as we head into the Stanley Cup playoffs. We can hope, right? But yeah, I think that is probably, hopefully, a pretty safe bet. Although even if we know that to be true or hope that to be true at least, still frustrating to watch this, right? A game like this. So not much to say here other than just, wow, get it together. And yeah, just 3 games left now for the Washington Capitals on the season. They play the Columbus Blue Jackets one more time And then they finish off the season by going to New York to play the Islanders, and then to Pittsburgh to play the Penguins. So yeah, just 3 more games left, folks, and then we are in playoff hockey. So that is going to be exciting for myself, for fans everywhere. I know you guys are really, really pumped up and looking forward to that as well, as am I. So can't wait to do that with you all. Thank you all again so much for being here. Even after a tough loss like this, it really means a lot. As like I said, I really did not feel like making this video, to be quite honest with you. I don't like to rip on my favorite team, but sometimes it is warranted. So we all have to do what we have to do. And yeah, I just appreciate you guys so much for being here. Even like I said, after a tough loss like that. That one was a tough look for our Washington Capitals. So thank you, babes, so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, click on that like button for me down below. If you really enjoyed the video, share it with a friend or a family member or whoever it might be, fellow Caps fan, fellow hockey fan in general. Click on that subscribe button if you have not already done so, as we will be, like I said, doing every Capitals game here through the end of the regular season, of course, and then, of course, into the Stanley Cup playoffs as well. So that's it for me, babes, for today. All right, until next time, and as always, let's go, Caps.